All right, so we just want to say welcome to Toronto.
Yes.
Kes, Carnival was nice. It was great seeing you performing, and you're back here for Return Fete. Return Fete is something you've been doing for the last couple of years now. Why is that?
I mean, Return Fete has always been, I think, you have to bring back that taste of Trinidad, that taste of Carnival for those people who have a little Carnival to banker, they just came back from Trinidad as well, and then the people who missed Carnival in Trinidad.
Speaking about Carnival, Soca Monarch, huge. You were on stage performing twice. Your first performance was with Corinne Dubois. How did that whole collaboration come about?
With Corinne, actually, that came out of, we've always been, as we say, threatening to work with each other. But I said, last year, I said during Caravan, I said, you know what, I'm gonna stay up. We have to sit and do something because Corinne is in Toronto, and I said I'm gonna stay up for like just a 10 days. Let's see what happens. And a thing came out, and I was like, this was a thing, a sweet thing, you know what I mean? But that song, just really sparked a whole motion in a sense that I knew I wanted to come back again before the year was out.
Speaking about Carnival, like you guys were performing all over several shows in like one day, and your fans want to know, like, how do you maintain your energy and your voice to be able to pull that off?
That's a little praise, but it's honestly pretty hard. I can't lie. Coming up to the last week, this was a marathon of a season. I really don't know, like how sometimes it really is daunting, because it's not only performing on stage; it's actually dealing with press and dealing with the fans as well. I love my fans, but everybody demands that attention, and there's a lot of energy coming out. But with the grace of God, I think anything is possible. I think we survived. I got the flu right after Carnival, definitely. I knew it was gonna come, but I still partied. I played Juvie. I was on the road. I had a good time. And that's the time I really appreciate and enjoy the music on a full scale. But definitely, it is taxing. But we get through it every year, and I thank God every year for that.
All right, cool. We want to say congratulations on winning the Groovy Soca Monarch. That was a crazy, crazy presentation. Like, I was there in the media pit watching, and like I saw when you started to come down, like, what is this guy doing? And you came like right beside me, and like you were just in there interacting with the crowd. And it was crazy because the fans there were just screaming, and it was like, from my angle, it was crazy. But presentation was amazing. Now, what a lot of people have been saying is like, now that you've won the Groovy title, will you be going next year to look at competing in the power competition?
For me, entering the competition in the first place, it was really due to the fans. I have to say that flat out. The song What Less became so big, like it became the people's song, like it became all walks of life. It didn't matter where you're from, people loved the track. And culture, Trinidad and Tobago culture, they want to see you on that stage competing. And I think that's how I'm going to approach it. It's not something that you write a song for the competition. If there's a song that rings true for people, and you could represent on that stage, I think it's important to do so. I think it's important not to force something that's not. So if the cards put it, if this year a creation comes out and it's a power soca and a real pumping on that level, and I could do it, yeah, why not? But I'm not going to force it and be like, yeah, well, I'll go in for the title. You kind of just, you go with the flow,
Okay. All right. We know that you're heavy on social media, and I am as well. Like, we're regularly on Twitter and so forth. So I got some people on Twitter to submit some questions. Now, these are not my questions. This is what some fans want to know. One of your fans asked, how did you celebrate your Soca Monarch win and your birthday, which just passed?
You know what? I can't lie to you. I haven't totally celebrated just yet. Surprisingly. But I enjoyed it with my band. We in the last party, the last Mania in Country Club.
Yeah.
We just we stayed, and everybody just kind of basically gave thanks for a great season. To say we had a blowout party just yet, not yet. We're working on it. And for my birthday, I went to Tobago. I kept it quiet with the family. I saw the nylon pool. Actually, didn't see the nylon pool ever in life. This was the first time I saw the nylon pool. But it was a really, really quiet, beautiful birthday with family and close people, and that's it.
Okay. Christina_CCC from Twitter wants to know, boxers or briefs?
I prefer boxers. Yeah.
All right. And lastly, some fans who were not able to get tickets to Return Fete, because as you know, it's a sold-out party.
Wow.
They want to know if they can expect to see Kes back maybe around Caravana or before Caravana.
I think definitely we'll be back here for Caravana. We do that every year, and Toronto is such a huge market when it comes to soca music. I just want to say, really and truly, I really love to come to Toronto because of the support and the love for the music. I mean, genuine love. It's a year-round thing for Toronto. So I'm hoping maybe before or definitely for Caravana.
Okay. So in January, just prior to Carnival, you released the Whatless album. It's available on iTunes. How has that been going in terms of having an album online and available for your fans to purchase?
It's been good. I mean, this is actually the second or third album we have online on iTunes. So we've been doing the online thing, and it's been going pretty well. A lot of people, the convenience of it is great. A lot of people can't get a physical album, and I think that is kind of being phased out in a lot of ways in the industry in general. So the online campaign has been great. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing it expand even more. But, look out for that. Look out for the Whatless album. All the fans out there, definitely support it.
Okay, and lastly, what do you have coming forward? Do you have any more albums that you're working on, or, anything that your fans can expect or should follow up on?
Definitely. This year, we actually doing something quite different. We are releasing 2 albums. Well, we did. The Whatless album was the first, which is the festival music. We know that Kes the Band is not just a soca band. We Caribbean music band, so we do all types. Last year we released a string of dance tracks, and I did a track with Tessan Chin called Loving You, and we have an album dedicated to that whole movement as well. It's called Stereotype. It's us basically coming out of the box and not limiting ourselves musically as well. So expect that album coming out pretty soon. We're looking at April. We'll see. I don't have the exact date yet, but look out for Stereotype. It's more of our global. I mean, everything that we do is global, but definitely this is going to be aimed for the outside markets, outside of the Caribbean scene, as well. So, definitely.
All right. Just in closing, is there anything you want to say to your fans out there that are supporting you, and your new fans that have just found out about Kes this year?
I just want to say, keep on supporting the music, keep on supporting the online campaigns, and really get to know your artists, whoever you're into. We put our blood, sweat, and tears into this, and I just want to thank you for helping the industry move forward. I think there's a lot of movement going on right now in the industry, and let's just continue that, and let's get it to grow and expand this and get out there. Boom.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Toronto too short.